What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with another review for Chasing Dallas Season 5, Episode 3, you guys. Episode is titled Trick or Treat. Now, before we go ahead and get into it, if you guys were watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on your post notifications, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this episode of Chasing Dallas, shall we? All right, you guys, so I don't expect for this video to be like super duper long, but we'll get it taken care of, you guys. Yeah. I'm giving myself maybe 15-ish minutes. I think this is what I will say is maybe 15 minutes. I don't expect it to be any longer than that. I don't really expect anything to be much longer than 15 minutes. But hey, like I said, we'll definitely discuss it. We'll get into it as we get into it. So yeah, this episode right here, the episode started with the argument with JC and Sean. And much like in the last episode, I didn't understand 100% what the argument was about, because Sean says he doesn't know JC, but then Robert brought up the fact that you said you don't like him. So it's just very confusing to me. Now, another thing when it comes to Sean, I think Sean thinks like way too highly of himself, talking about he's good clickbait. It's like, sir, who do you think you are? You're clickbait? Clickbait. Clickbait. Okay, I don't know why you think you're clickbait, but okay. Clickbait. I'm so confused by like him saying he's clickbait. He's clickbait. Like he keeps saying that, and I'm like, what would someone? It's not like you guys are making major blogs or anything, so I'm just a little confused about the fact that you keep saying you're clickbait. Like it's not clicking, it's not adding up. Like I'm very confused. But hey, if he feels that way, that's how he feels. But I mean, I think we're using that word way too loosely, if we're being honest with each other. And then the next thing that I want to talk about, like I said, I don't intend to be on here that long. Here's another thing that's kind of annoying me. The fact that they keep, and this was Jeff who asked the question of Kesey and Seven, is that his man or his manager? And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, why is this a big concern? Why do we care? And I even tweeted that on Twitter. And Jeff tweeted me and said maybe because he's a part of the cast. Okay, I'll give you that he's a part of the cast, but that still has nothing to do with you. And even still, there's more than one way to skin a cat. You can ask that question without saying, is he your man or is he your manager? There are many ways you can ask that question. You can be like, oh, who's this? You can say, who is this? You can say, oh, this is Seven, this is my boyfriend, or oh, this is Seven, this is my manager. Allow him to tell you guys who Seven is to him without prying. I just don't get it. But hey, let me know what you guys think. And we'll pause here and we'll move forward. All right, you guys. So next up, we see Jeff. So him and Robert, they went to some kind of store because they are going to be having he's having a Halloween party, and he's invited everyone, right? So they're talking about what happened at Astro's party. They're talking about the thing with Sean, JC. They're talking about what else? They're talking about Tedley and the fact which even I found it quite odd that when Ted Lee and Robert went to look at that building, that Ted Lee didn't have the key. I was like, what kind of realtor is going to take someone to view a property, but you don't have the key? And I don't know too many realtors who would do these things on a Sunday just because he said that was a Sunday. But even still, I just don't know too many realtors that will take you to look at a property and they don't have the key to the property. Like I would be looking at you kind of sideways, like you asked me to come look at this shit, but I can't look at it because there's nothing to look at because you don't have the key to this property. So you not only wasted your time, you wasted my time. And then two, y'all are black men. Like that, I'm pretty sure people would find that suspicious. Three black men, because I saw it was Robert, Ted Lee, and it was Markel there, because I saw Markel with his phone filming the scene. Like, that don't look weird that y'all just looking through the windows of an abandoned place, but okay, whatever. It is what it is. Y'all can tell me how y'all feel about that. That was really, they really didn't do anything in this shot. They were just really just talking about the shit that's happened with the group. And so we'll move forward, you guys. Next up, you guys, we see Ted Lee. So Ted Lee went out to Vegas to do some site visits and meet some new clients. We didn't see shit. And when I say we didn't see shit, we didn't see shit. We saw some things that was filmed. But he was in an office space at one point when nobody in that office space. I'm not being funny. I'm not being shady. I'm just saying, when nobody in that office space. This is given like Love and Hip Hop when they would stage scenes. And I'll give you guys a specific example of when Love and Hip Hop staged a scene. When Yandy was in that conference room that one season, and she was on the phone, and the phone was disconnected. That phone was not connected to a damn thing. That's what that stuff with Ted Lee gave. Now he was in Vegas, so I'll give him that. But I ain't saw not a lick of business, not a lick of business done. But hey, maybe they couldn't show it on the show. I don't know, don't care. But if this is called chasing reality, we would want, like, that's the thing. You don't see too much for me, and I'm not even someone who's been watching this show for a long time, but just from what I'm seeing, I don't see too many people chasing things, right? I see people, saying what they want to do, but I don't see anything coming to fruition. You know what I'm saying? We shall see. Hope, maybe, maybe we'll see something later this season with him and some other people that I won't name right about now. But I think I said it in last week's review that I thought one person's storyline last week's episode was BS, but neither here nor there. So then next up we see Jet Jeff. So Jet Jeff is doing a photo shoot and he invited Ariel down, who was late. Now, there's one thing to know about me. I cannot, when it comes to lateness, that ain't something that I can talk. No, I don't do lateness. If I ask you to meet me somewhere at a certain time and you don't meet me at that time, it's gonna be a resounding, absolute 1000% hail to the no. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. Because if you know that you're gonna be late, just be like, yeah, I ain't gonna make it, and we gonna nip it in the bud, right? So Jet Jeff is showing Ariel some ideas that he wants to do for his album cover. And once again, they're talking about the group. Now, with Ariel, I saw Ariel before, and I don't know where. Ariel's face looks so familiar. I'm pretty positive I saw Ariel somewhere, and I can't put my finger on where. Because and the crazy thing is, I don't go out that much, but I saw Ariel somewhere. Definitely saw Ariel, because Ariel's face looks familiar. I wonder if Ariel knows my cousin. I wonder if Ariel knows my cousin, because that's That's the only thing I can think of is that. Wait, what is Ariel's last name? Because I believe if I'm not, no, no, my cousins, nah, they're not a part of the same family. But I definitely feel like Ariel knows I feel like Ariel and my cousin know each other. I definitely I feel like Ariel and my cousin know each other because my cousin, I don't even know how my cousin identifies, but my cousin, does drag, and I'm pretty positive they know each other. But neither here nor there. Next up, you guys, we have Astro. Astro is meeting up with this guy who wants him to host something called U-Bar. Now, I did look it up, and when I looked it up, all I saw was, so it's a school bus, right, that they've turned into, like, I guess, it's a school bus, and they've turned it into what looks like a club to me. That's what it looked like to me. But yeah, Astro says he's gonna do it, and I'm like, okay, cool, go for it, knock yourself out. Like, if this is what you want to do, go for it. When I looked it up on social media, it looked like a blue school bus that they redesigned it, and so it's kind of like, it reminds you of those paddle bikes that people get on, where there's a whole bar, they're drinking and they're just paddling. But the difference with this is it's a bus, it's a DJ on the bus, it's a bar, and it's a small ass dance floor. I'm claustrophobic, so it wouldn't be something that I could do. Absolutely not. Then we move on to Marquise, you guys. So Marquise, he met up with his friends over at Stir. Stir is like literally it's about 5 or 10 minutes away from my apartment. I've been over there. The food, it's alright. It ain't like the best, but it's okay. One thing that I did not like about them is what did I order? I ordered something and I had fries with it, right? And I was like, "Y'all have ketchup?" They were like, "That's the ketchup right there." So they had this spicy form of a ketchup. I was like, "I don't want that." I was like, "I have to go," because it was for my lunch break. I was like, I don't want spicy ketchup, because I said, I know what spicy gonna do to me. Spicy gonna have me away from the desk for about an hour or two. So I was like, nah, we ain't touching that spicy shit. We ain't touching that. So Marquise is talking about this seasoning that he's working on. He's talking about how, it's a whole lot of work putting into it. He talked about the sense of this episode is everybody meeting up with people and just discussing the group. I was like, wow, because Robert and Jet Jeff did it. Jet Jeff did it with Ariel. Astro didn't do it. Marquise is talking about the group, and then we found out he has a daughter, and then we move on to Seven. So Seven, he had a 20-minute set at South by Southwest, which he did not know what South by Southwest was. I was like, okay. I was like, are you from Texas? Probably not, because South by Southwest has always been a big festival here since I can remember, but neither here nor there. And then the end of the episode, you guys, we get to the trick or treat, to the party, right? So they want to play trick and treat, right? So you'll get someone to be your trick and someone to be your treat. I was like, y'all just being messy, to be honest with you, because a few people said Sean was their trick. Sean said that, I don't know if he said Tedley somebody was his trick. I was like, this is messiness. But hey, I'm here for. I was about to lie and say I'm here for it. I wasn't here for it. I didn't care, because I want to say this. I don't understand why Sean is so. It seems like he's obsessed with Ted Lee, and it's just like, if it ain't got nothing to do with you, then why do you care so much? Like, I'm still not understanding that. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, he's lied to you. it's not the end of the world, sir. You'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. Aren't I mean, hell, that your blog that you talked about last season that was so popular, it won't make you said it wasn't making you no money. Now you want to do this fragrance that I think is a crock as well. Like, okay, you want to do a fragrance. The anybody, if anybody, I mean anybody knows that's not an easy market to get into is making a fragrance. But hey, if that's what he wants to say he's doing, then I'm going to say good luck and congratulations, right? So then we get into the whole situation of JC and Sean. It was contradictory. You say you don't know him, but then you say you've met him in you met him in passing, or something like or something to that nature. So yes, you don't know him that well. You don't know him that well, but you know him well enough to say that you don't like him. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Like, how do you not know a person, but you know that you don't like them? Please make that make sense to me. That's the episode, you guys. If I missed anything, I want you guys just to jump down in the comment section for me and we can discuss it there. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, you guys, turn on your post notifications, and share the video. And until the next time, you guys, please stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.